How? And you know how we do it here. All right, let's get a look at this shit, huh? Hold on. Ha. Yeah. See, we have two peepers in the chat. What's going on, chat? It has been a crazy. Oh, hey, Vicky from Long Beach. Shout out Long Beach. Love. Much love to Long Beach. Miss Twin. Good evening to you. Y'all could consider this like your late show or something for some of y'all. Most on here aren't on Pacific Standard Time. That's all right. How are y'all doing? It's been a crazy day, but a great day. If you still have been on the fence, the last reading that let's start putting people on the wall of fame. What we're going to do here, since it's kind of late, I'm not going to take too much time. I'm letting just like a minute or two or three or four, maybe. You know what I'm saying? People to get in here and shit. But let's see here. Oh yeah. I see. Well, we're here, Twin. This show, what I like to do is I give out little, it'll just be like I'm just gonna read you. I don't know what the hell's gonna come through, and then that's it. Oh shit! Thank you for reminding me, though. In case you want to dive into a particular question, you really want to get into it, right? I'll let you sample the product, but you want to follow this ticker down here. You get it? Forehead. Hey, little young. What's up? Yeah, you're early, little young. You're early. I'm late. I'm not really that late. I kind of, us Sagittarius, we go to the beat of our own drum. That's just how it is. But yeah, I'm just giving it a couple minutes here, to let some people up in here. If you want to really get down, I want you to think about what the hell you want right now. What is it? What is your main thing? What is your main thing? Well, if you give me 30 to, I'll say 60 days, 90 days, go to masteryourmagicnow.com. This is how you're going to really explode. Yes, with your magic and with your sorcery. Not that you're not already, but it can always be greater, right? That's my theory on it. But your main thing, as well as a bunch of your sub things, right? Because we have our main thing, and then we always have sub things underneath that. You're going to see those flood into your reality. So you're going to want to get over there. All right. We have Master Your Magic coaching calls every Wednesday, which is where we can chop it up. I get a chance to speak with you one-on-one, whatever challenges that you happen to be facing, or even if there's just questions, stuff like that. We really get down to it. This is coming out soon here. Hold on. You got to see that logo, though. My God. This actually, it's a book. And of course, it's just a system. And it's a system which we're going to be incorporating in the Master Your Magic Now coaching. And that is the Satanic Sorcery System. Ooh. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, you know what, Miss Twin? I had actually answered your question. I had told you I was going to do you, and I did. I think you had left already, though, at the end of that broadcast. If you go back, you could see that. But yeah, it's definitely my condolences to you. I know that's just like unimaginable. So my heart and my, intentions of like healing and, to help you through this time, because that's definitely, there's no words for that, but my condolences. But yeah, all right, I think what we're going to do here in just a minute is get into the way it works here, just so when we do open the door for this, what you do is you just put a hand emoji in the chat, right? When it's time, when I tell you it's time, then go ahead and start hand emojiing and shit. and it was due to road rage. The guy shot him. Oh shit! You know what? If you go back, Miss Twin, when I answered your question or I read you, I forgot exactly which. I don't know if I don't. I think it was just like one of the just the complimentary. Just let me read you joints. I said afterwards it had something to do with a car. You can go back. It's fucking up there. Yeah, because no one knew. And then people were saying after that I said the reading that you had lost somebody or you lost your son. So something had come through and I said, you know what, this has something to do with a car or something like that. You know what I mean? So if you go back and you're pretty much at the end of the broadcast, somewhere around the end of the broadcast, but you will see it for yourself. Absolutely. I swear to God, you can go back. I'm so glad for you too, because it's documented. And you never said how you just said that you lost somebody. And I happened to miss that when you said that because I was actually doing a reading. And then afterwards, I kept telling you, you know what, Miss Twin, I'm gonna get you. And then somebody said, you told Miss Twin you're gonna get them. So I went back to do you, and that's when a lot of it came out. But it's towards the end of the broadcast. I'm not sure exactly where in the broadcast, but you'll see for yourself. If you go back last Wednesday and check it out. It's up there, and you'll see it for yourself. The Prophetess, what's up? Yeah, we're about to get busy here, though. We're about to get busy. Before we do, I just want to mention one thing, just because, like, I figure I'll just kind of chop it up, just bullshit with y'all for a quick second before we get into the get down. But I don't want to wait too long. The whole baby oil thing, you got people. At first it was just like, damn, how freaky do you need 1,000 bottles of baby oil, right? And then now finally people are getting smarter and they're like, it's not baby oil. Like, there's stuff in the baby oil. And so I know, like, in Colombia, they got burundanga, right? Which is like, they make this powder. It grows on these trees. And basically what they do is they can just walk up to you and go, and if that powder gets on you, you basically become instantly hypnotized. You have no cognizance, you have no will of your own. And right after they do that, you become just like basically a zombie. And they can tell you, okay, take out your ATM. Let's go to the bank, withdraw your money. And then people have no recollection of what they did off of that because it lasts for a certain amount of time. So given that, with some of the shit they dropped, I guess I haven't seen it yet, but that movie Blink Twice, which is kind of like the whole Ep Island thing, that they would give women perfume that were laced with some kind of stuff like this. But it only stands to make sense that, people keep saying it's GHB, it's GHB. GHB will knock your ass out. You will pass the F out. It's not GHB. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you got to figure these people have like almost unlimited resources. You don't think they're hiring chemists and shit like that to like come up with things? But anyways, apparently, supposedly Diddy was like, he was withdrawing from what they call 2C, which is like, I guess, cocaine. It's a whole mixture of stuff, but supposedly this drug kind of has the same effect as that burundanga. You know what I'm saying? But you got people making songs about that, like 2C Slide and all that. Now, like, it's been all in our face. I mean, some of us have already known this shit, but the extent of which are going to blow everyone's mind. Let's put it that way. It's like a roughy, I see. A roofie. GHB is like a roofie because you pass out. And then someone had asked some question like, well, if it's in the oil, and let's say I have you put the oil on, and then I'm all over you, wouldn't the oil get on me though? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Yeah, Miss Twin, go ahead, do your thing. I'm telling you right now, it's up there. I got witnesses. Anyhow, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna open it up. All right. So the name of this show is I'm gonna read you. All right. So if you want to just have some information pulled on you, and right now there's only 3 heads, so right now there's only 3 heads. This is what I get for coming on all late. So depending, we might not be here that long. All right. But of course, I figured you go little young grab bag. All right. Now don't forget, if you want to dive into a question, you want all the attention on you and your question, right? You want to really go to the depths, to the bottom of the ocean on it. You want to follow that ticker right there. All right. More people are gonna start. Yeah, it's usually how it is. You know, like it's 11:30, 12 over there, something like that. So this is like can be people's late show. I'll be like Shango Letterman. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, all right. So little young grab bag, we're gonna do you. Pause like a motherfucker. Let me see here. But yeah, it's crazy. And of course, yes, it's a big distraction for a lot of other things. I guess for those of you who know, the UN is kind of they're trying to get together, like, and basically make it to where all countries got to bow down to the UN if there's ever another pandemic, right? And basically, all other countries' rights are totally vetoed, and this World Health Organization they become the king or whatever, and they can say whether you're going to need to be quarantined or, mandatory pulks and all that shit. Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, I'm not mad. That's what you're here for. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're here for. Like that's what this show's about. So, you know, how you been though? How's your week been though, brother? I'm just washing these cards. Thank you, Providence. Let's put you up here real quick. Bang. All right. Now it's saying, I think YouTube be playing with shit, but now it's saying one person's up in there. What do they say? You rock the crowd, whether it's 1 or 1 million, 1 or 1,000. You do whatever you got to do. All right, Lil Young, you there? Let me know you there, first of all, in the chat. Just give me a yeah, I'm right here. Por favor. Let me know you there. Paging Little Young. Okay, good. I know there's somewhat of a lag with this shit. Incognito, what's happening? What's happening? All right, Little Young. For this one, just go ahead and get comfortable. Situate yourself. Let's take a nice, relaxing, deep breath in. Okay? Like breathe, like pull it in with your belly. Like just let your belly out. You know what I'm saying? That type of breath. All the way to the top. Hold it for the count of 3, 2, 1, and then just go ahead and release it with a sigh. And then just get a sense, right? Just get a sense that the top of your head is just kind of opening up. And it's like you sending me a line, right? Like a line, like, hello? Oh, okay. A line with like a cup on it. Wait, what? Say what? All right. All right. Okay. I got to get into this because I was ripping and running. Then I just had like some other things. So I got to get the ring rust off, you know? All righty. Grab bag. Grab the bag. I heard that Arizona Fair is like a fucking ripoff. Little young. It's like $30, $40 to ride one fucking ride, bro. $20, $30 for a fucking piece of cheesecake and shit. Like, it's crazy. Inflation ain't that goddamn bad. What do I need to say? Give me info. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? What do I need to say? All right, here we go. Little young, here you go. This one's for you. Pulling info. Pulling info. Mm. Okay, this is what I'm getting, right? This is the first thing that I'm getting. So I pulled one card and I just pulled like two clarification though, you know. What I'm getting is basically, is this future based? Is this about to happen? Is this about to happen? Before I say anything, is this about to happen? Is this about to happen? 3 cards, yes or no? Loud. Okay, so this is what I'm getting, bro. This is something that seems to be about to happen. This is what I'm getting. It's some type of disagreement, like a fallout. I feel like there's a fallout in front of you with somebody. Okay, could be a family member, but to me, it seems like this fallout is ushering in some type of a change for you. It could be a friendship, but whatever it is, it seems to be at this point when it happens, is it's like an irreconcilable difference. You know, I don't know your particular style when you get in a disagreement. If you just like, if you're the kind to just say fuck that and like not talk to somebody, or if you keep trying to like be peacemaker or whatever, I'm not sure. But what I'm really getting here is some kind of a fallout. And it's going to usher in some kind of a major like change. If you will, I look at like whoever this person is, and I have there's a strong probability it could be some type of significant person that you consider to be like family or that is family or something, but it's going to affect you in a lot of different ways, which is going to usher in like, it seems like a karmic shift, a major change, a sudden change, like a big change though, and it's very swift. All right. And I did double check because I was like, I kind of felt like this is like very near future based, like pretty soon. I would almost say that this needs to happen and that this is like faded in a way. Okay. I'm careful with how I say them words, but it seems like your path is taken like sometimes along the way, right? To doing and becoming what the hell we want to become, even though we already are that. There's almost seems to be like a sacrifice, or there has to be, and when I say it's just that something else has to go because that vibrational change, you know. So it's like sometimes, many fucking times, opportunities come in work closed. It's just how it is. I wish they all came in shiny wrapping paper, but that's not the way it is, you know. So I just want to let you know, I'm not getting like it's like the end of the world, a doom and gloom type thing. I think it's like somehow like this was necessary. That's what I'm getting. Okay, if you'd like me to read you, you need to put a hand emoji in the chat. And what I'm going to do is usually when I'm done, I just look at the bottom and I just randomly pick. It's random. All right. So that's what you need to do if you want one. If you want me to really make you like a little VIPer tonight and really dive into your question, then you want to follow this ticker right here, paypal.me/Shango Ray or $Ray Shango. Chula la bruja. What is up? I like that name. I think it fits. Let's put you on the wall of fame so daddy can see better. Oh yeah, Chula definitely fits. All right. I see Miss Twin, so I'm just gonna go with Miss Twin for this moment. Be patient. I will get to you. You know, everyone's pulling on daddy, so like he'll get to you. Believe me, there's enough to go around and around, so I will get to you. Trust. As long as you're here, I'm here. I'm gonna switch cars up for a second. I just feel like I should. Okay. So, Miss Twin. Absolutely. You know what? I think Miss Twin, she got something on y'all though. I think like she used that pink hand, and for some reason, like my eye was just drawn to the pink hand, you know. She didn't just use the regular hand. As much as I love the brown hands, you know what I'm saying? The brown hands kind of go into the background. She was smart. All right. Are you peace signing me too? Like, are you out of here? Are you just coming through, just showing your face and leaving, or what? Okay. Miss Twin, do me a favor. Get yourself situated. Okay. And what I'd like you to do is just for a second, right? Just for a quick second, just close your eyes. Take a nice, relaxing, refreshing, deep breath in. I like to say breathe in from your belly. In other words, just if you just relax your stomach, like you'll breathe in. You know what I'm saying? But that kind of just a relaxing breath in. Hold it at the top for a count of 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and just let that out with a sigh. And now what I want you to do is just pretend that the top, or even just get a sense, right? It doesn't have to be some HD thing, but just the top of your head is starting to open. And you're sending me something. You're sending me a line. This is your way of also connecting with me. All right, so here we go. Miss Twin, Miss Twin, Miss Twin, Miss Twin, Miss Twin. What you got? Miss Twin, Miss Twin, Miss Twin. All right, here we go. You ready, Miss Twin? Okay. Me too. Here you go. Wow. So one of the things that I like to do, I use this also as a form of exercise myself. I exercise, no matter how experienced you are with doing this kind of shit, like you got to stay on your shit. If you don't use it, you lose it. So I like to grab the first impression that comes to me when I see the cards, whether it's a feeling, whether it's a word, whether it's something like that. If you want to be honest, Miss Twin, and I want to be very careful with how I say this. All right. I feel like there is a form of abundance coming to you. It's there for you. And if I'm going to be very blatantly honest with you, I feel it's some type of a lawsuit. And I just want you to know that. I just feel like, yeah, I don't know where this is coming from. That's the first thing I got. Yes, I do know a little bit about what's going on with you because we've from last week, but other than that, and I know that everything basically just reached to me just a month or 2 or 3, even a year sometimes is not enough time. You know, like, I mean, the grieving process, it's going to take however long it's going to take. Sometimes it can just, it get, you think you licked it, you think it's over with, and then it just comes back. You know what I'm saying? Or there's something else. And whenever something comes up, I hope that you're just filling it all the way and just letting it come through. But I'm just getting this sense, it's like almost to say like that it's I'm trying to find the right fucking words because I don't want to say the wrong words. But the sense that I'm getting with this is something about it's time to, you know, after you've given yourself however much time you need to kind of reposition, reset as far as what do you want and why? Kind of like, what am I going to do from here now? Like, what is it that I really want? Like, look into your heart space, like this area. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I want? The only reason with why, knowing why, just it helps to just solidify it. Like, you can't be fucked with, you know? I feel honestly though, Miss Twin, thank you for that. There's something here. It may not be apparent at this moment that I'm telling you this, but there's some kind of a lawsuit. And that is the honest to God first impression that I got. Like, I'm not saying it's all going to be resolved in 2-3 months or whatever, but I'm saying at the end of this particular narrative, like, you win. And that's what I have for you, you know? Yeah. They're always around us, though, you know, in some ways. And especially between mother and child and stuff, it's like, or parent and child, too, you know, that's a particularly strong one. Chula says it comes in waves, baby. Your son is always, yeah. Your son always says, "Time to get back on the grind." Mm-hmm. That's kind of like, yeah. That's like what I said, but I didn't want to say it like that. As far as just like it's time, you know, because I don't know. For example, like I think you need however much time you need. Like you can't really say, but at some point, one does have to realize that, hey, you know, I'm still amongst the living. So now where do I go from here? What do you know, that, but it will come, you know, that point will come. Jess, what's up? All right. So if you want to get some action going on, if you really want to get that VIP treatment, no, this is where you want to be, right here. You see that? That way I could just give all my attention to your question. I can take the velvet rope down and be like, hey, come on in. If you do that, please let me know in the chat so I don't be checking my phone. Of course she is. And now we're going to move on. I'm going to go with Ohi. I think it's Ohima, right? Is it Ohima? Let's check. What are we talking about? Ohima? What are we really saying here? If you look at anything like, okay. Ohima, right? Am I right? See? All right, you know what? Going back to these cards. No, Vicky, no, I do not. I'm sorry, man. She asked if I take checks. I do not take checks. Ohima. Yeah, see? Told you I got it right. Ohima. 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 Tell you what, however I say it, you're gonna love it. That's my way of saying your name. Vicky, you crazy. That was a joke. But just in case, who still does that? Who even writes checks anymore? Like, honestly, who does that? Healthy habits. What's going on? How are you? You tell me what's the deal. Okay. All right, Ohima. That's what I want you to do. That's right. Your nickname is right? So what I like you to do, is go ahead and just relax yourself. Think you could do that? Go ahead and relax yourself. Position yourself right. And go ahead and just take a nice slow deep breath in. Nothing special. Nice and slow. All the way to the top. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. And just letting it go with a sigh. Like you just came home from a long day of work and you're so glad to be at home. Now, go ahead and just pretend and get a sense that you, at the top of your head, your crown is opening. Okay? And as that's opening, you're able to just send me this line, which is it's like a connection, a string. On that string, it has a cup. So I can hear you, and then I can speak to you too. Hey, what? All right. Jess. Of course, I would expect that. It's always the old people that still do that shit. Or when you're in the grocery store, it's always like a fucking old lady. And it's like there's 2 people in front of you. They got baskets full of shit. She got a basket full of shit. You know what I'm saying? And she's over here like fucking writing it out and shit. And everybody's like, Yeah, somebody did. Just like if you said cassette, there'd be people would be like, what's a cassette? You don't get the fuck out of here. All right, what is it I need to get for O? First impressions. Hey, do what works. Do what works. If you could still do it, then, all of us, we just press buttons now, But go ahead. There's probably this, shit. Yeah, see, I just whispered into your head. What? Okay. You ready, Ohima? All right. My first impression for you, it's going out 2 ways. I feel like you have helped somebody recently, or maybe you're just the kind of person to do so, but like you'll give a lifeline to somebody, for example, like if need be, and you see it and it's in your heart to do so, Like you'll bless somebody with something, you know. I don't see you as like a greedy person. Okay. I'm not getting that from you. Your string is not telling me that. Okay. And, you know, when you do that from your heart, it does come back like 1,000-fold, especially if you intended to do so. Not from the person that you helped, but just from the matrix, right? I feel the first impression that I got for you was there is a desire of your heart that is about to become realized, manifest, materialize, however you want to say it. It may have something to do with a new home or something to do with the home. I'm absolutely positive it has probably something to do with the home or a new home. However, in addition to this, I feel like it's already happening. Like you are entering into a place where you will feel, because a lot of times us spiritual weirdos, we often would feel like, I don't belong here. But it's like, you're here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So being able to feel like that you're safe, you know what I'm saying? Or safe within a particular union or relationship or whatever, like where you can just, you know, that's what to me also the home represents, like your sanctuary. My mom always says that your house, your home is your kingdom. That should be like your sanctuary. So there could be World War III going on outside, but your home inside those walls or whatever should feel like your sanctuary. Another thing, I feel like there's going to be a change of status also here with your work. Okay. Uh, don't be surprised if we're talking about like promotion or something. All right. I feel like this. And also, if there's any challenges, obstacles that you have been, you know, the obstacle is the path, right? That's what they say. And it's true. You have this like you have the holy anointing, hallelujah, hallelujah, shut up so to overcome any challenges and not my Jesus high. Yeah, it's like that. Like you can't be stopped in a way. You also probably currently now too to some degree, but in a way, it's like your name, and especially in the past, the recent past too, it's been caught up. Your name's been caught up in, you know, malicious gossip, and I feel like in some ways, in some form of fashion, you've been falsely accused of something which really got under your skin. You know what I'm saying? But all that's about to be, all that's in your rear view mirror, baby. Okay, like you're going into a great place. So maybe you just need to kind of hear that to remind you. You probably already know this, but in case you don't, that's what I have for you. Oh, Chula. See, Chula's a VIPer. Thank you, mommy. Okay. We're going to have to put you up here on the wall of fame now. All right. I heard the call. Okay. VIPers. So please tell me what you'd like me to tap in first and foremost. And even if it don't make sense, oh, it will. You will come singing my praises one way or another. Smooth, what's happening? Lose. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to you, Lose. Chula Chula, what's your question? Bendición. Oh, you just want to off the top of the dome? Okay. You want to Cerro de Perico? All right. So go ahead. I'm sure you're kind of getting my routine from this. That's the only part that's routine, right? But get yourself settled, get yourself relaxed. You kind of know, I know you know how this goes with a name like Bruja. You got to go ahead and just take a nice deep breath in. All right. Hold it at the top. At the count of 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and release it with a sigh. You will also notice all the stress kind of just evaporating out of you. But that stress evaporating is also allowing the top of your head just to, like, you can just sense this, play along. Just imagine your crown. Just open up a little bit because you're sending Papa Shangito a line. And I got it right now. Thank you. And your line, this line feels immaculate. Hello? Feels immaculate. Yeah, all right. So, Mahogany Brown, thank you. All right. Now, what I'd like you to do, Chula, is just go ahead and just project a desire for whatever needs to come through. Even though you may be kind of hoping, or not hoping, but keeping an eye out for certain kinds of information. Okay. All right. And I do thank you also for VIPing yourself. Okay, Chula. Chula. All right, one more shuffle and we're ready to go. This train's are ready to roll. I'm not liking this so far. Let's see what else. Just a second here. See, now you got to pause. You got me using my hand now. I don't even be saying pause like that, but I'll be catching shit. Okay, I've been telling you like I'm just grabbing first impressions, so I just got to roll with it. Not too much of this, right? Not too much overthinking. I feel like there is somebody interfering in your shit. I'm getting a dark energy. Now, surprisingly, this energy could be a fire sign, and in particular could have heavy Sagittarius overtones. Or it could just be, I'm sensing it definitely to be more of a male, definitely a male energy. Maybe perhaps an ex or someone who just wasn't able to get their bid in. You know what I'm saying? But I feel definitely there's a dark energy. And I also do feel to say, like, you may want to up the fortification, because I feel like in some ways also. Now, this person could maybe be some form of an authority or management. I don't know if somebody, like, I don't know if the scene is like somebody's fucking with you at work or something. Oh, I know you're tough. I know you're tough. But what the reason I'm saying is I'm getting a sense of some kind of like sabotage. And this person is definitely kind of cold and aloof also, like not aloof. They're definitely not aloof because they're like, if anything, they're like methodical. And you think shit's sweet, and they're still like, they're watching, they're plotting, they don't mind taking, like, this is the type of person that doesn't mind taking a year and a half to get you, or to somehow, like, they're that, the amount of I don't want to say hate, or just like whatever it is that they got, if they don't like you, oh, it just fuels them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm telling you. Another thing though, which is like, it's like the yin to the yang though. I feel like you got some you're like in this season, it seems to be like, it's not that it can't happen at any time, but it's also like uh type of lucky incidents is happening, but they're lucky from things that you already know about. Okay, so let me try and give you an example here. Like for example, I'm trying to just go off the top of my head. Let's say you think you might have some type of refund coming, or something like that, or it's like I just took care of some tax problem 2 3 months ago, whatever, and now because of that they made a mistake and they're like, oh hey, here's an extra like $400 $500 or $1,000 or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So it's from things that are already existing, because there's other kinds of luck that can come from just seemingly out of thin air. You'll never know where it's coming from, You both Pisces. Yeah, well, this guy's I can see where the dark energy then comes from. You know what I mean? But being that this is a four, oh, being that this is a four though, there's always the element where things will be stabilized for you. You know what I'm saying? And I know that even if you catch anything on your radar, you're more than likely going to either correct it by way of like correcting yourself, right? We don't correct the mirror, we correct ourselves, and that corrects the mirror, right? So I already know like that's how you're gonna go with it. I'm just putting this bug in your ear, like this person I feel is a little bit more of a threat than perhaps you even thought. So just, of course, I don't fear monger. I don't believe there's really a reason to be afraid. It's just be aware. That's all. Yeah. He's an Aries cusp though. And there's the fire. I see. You can't see it because if I bring it close, it's going to fuck up my green screen for some reason. But yeah, he does not fucking like you. I don't know what the hell you did. Or you just didn't do what you never know. Somebody, I don't know, but yes, they do. They do definitely. They do definitely. And you Pisces, so you're covered. You're smothered in Jupiterian energy. Okay, it's all over you. So you just like you that lucky bee. You know what I'm saying? It just like they be like, how this bitch? Hey, it just bees like that. You know what I mean? So okay, good. Just that's all. Just be aware, as all I'm saying, because I know as Pisces, y'all could be fucking in fantasy land half the day, which means you're not here, because you're don't front. All right, I just came out of a 10-year season, and basically it was nothing but fish, just fish everywhere, right? So I'm also a certified fish whisperer as well. All right, just so you know, and I'm a super deadly one because my moon is fish. I'm half Pisces. So yeah, I make the perfect hunter. You know what I mean? Well, there was a lot of fire there, There was a lot of fire. And it's like the fire could almost be ice cold though, too. You know what I'm saying? Like this, whatever this person has against you is like pretty fucking deep. It's like, I don't know if you moved on from somebody, someone can hate you, right? You break up with somebody because you find out some shit, and then they hate you because you don't want to give it a second, third, fourth chance. Like I learned after burning my hand 3 or 4 times, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now they have this serious chip on their shoulder about you, you know? Then now what? Then now his last day is October. Scorpio here. I love Scorpios. I do. I fucking love Scorpios. I love the intensity. Maybe it's because I do have a lot of Scorpion shit in my chart. So like, and Sages are like neighbors to Scorpio. So we kind of have that like, I'm there for it. Yep, I call him on his bullshit. You say he has his last day is October 5th. Is that like when he's supposed to move out? Is that what you're saying? This also may be like this also may be near future based then, based on what you're just telling me then. You know what I'm saying? Like his resentment. It seems that's the word. Thank you. Resentment. There's like a lot of resentment, you know? I said I hexed him. He caught, put that on the wall. I said I hexed him. He caught a blood clot at work in his thigh and lung. Oh shit. Yeah. Does he get down with the get down? Because if not, then he's going to take other measures. He's going to be like, this bitch does magic. So I'm going to have to get her. I don't do magic, you know, but I'm going to get this bitch somehow. That's his last day at work. It's a coworker. Oh, okay. All right. Mahogany, you know that. Wise Fox, biker shorts. What's up? I didn't see you out. When'd you get up in here? You know, you got to come say hi immediately. All right. Well, whatever it is, damn, you was trying to move this motherfucker out. That's what, okay. I'm starting to see it now. Some of this is also like, you know, let's say I cast a spell to get you out, right? That's me pulling the pendulum to the right. But after you let go of it, it's going to swing all the way to the left, right? Now, of course, there's ways to neutralize that and kind of just be above the pendulum. But his reaction to all this, the way I see it kind of like playing out, like him actually just really trying to do some shit, you know? I don't know exactly what he's going to do, but like I wouldn't put too much past him. Like with the amount of resentment and hate that I felt from that card, like I would just, you know, he belongs in your freezer. He belongs in your freezer. Lose. We're going to give some new blood. Be gone, bitch. Oh, okay, yes. I was in the zone. Well, thank you, Wise Fox. I'm never too in the zone for you. All right. Let's put you up here, Lose. Yeah, that's happened to me, especially like in close quarter combat, where I fucking zap somebody, and then it's not like, oh, it came back to me, but it's just like there's an echo. You know what I'm saying? If you position yourself out the way the echo is, it's nothing, you know, but sometimes there can be some feedback, you know, depending. All right, Luz. What I'd like you to do, Luz, is go ahead and just take a nice, slow, deep breath in all the way to the top. Really relaxing, isn't it? Hold it for the count of 3, 2, 1. Just go ahead and release that with a sigh. That's scientifically proven to also release more stress when you do it that way. Now, as you're doing that, I want you to just pretend, imagine, visualize, notice, even if it's just a feeling like the top of your head is almost like expanding, opening. And you, with your intention, just because you will it to do so, you're like sending me a line, like a fiber optic line. Maybe it's glowing, maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm like, hello? Yeah. All right, got you, bro. All right. Yeah, no doubt. I'm not, yeah, no doubt, Chula, like, no doubt. Like, I don't want to say it, but whether I'm justified or not, like, I know this is not like, this is not really a good, what do you call the word? whatever. We're all fucking grown. You know what I'm saying? If I'm really feeling to do something, I'm gonna fucking do it. But I do like to make sure that I'm justified, especially if I'm gonna like play with somebody's life. Like I'm gonna make sure I'm justified. You know, lose, lose, lose. What do I have for lose? Show me. Come on, lose. What's the information? What's the information? You know, it's like we do what we do, and then every action does have a reaction. That's just a fact. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's just whatever. So being aware of that, I could like neutralize, circumvent. I could do certain things. You know what I mean? Mahogany, I'm gonna get to you. Just be patient. Just be patient. I told Luz I'd get to them, and I surely did. All right, Luz, you ready? What we got for you? Now, as I'm about to lay the cards out right now, just go ahead and just kind of be like, hey, whatever I need to know. Maybe there's something specific. I don't know. Put that into your fiber optic. We'll see what comes out. Chula, if I may say this, I fucking love you. All right. I don't know you from a fucking hole in the wall, but get this love. All right. That sounds just like me. I'm all heavy handed when it probably didn't need to be so heavy handed, but like, nigga, shit. All right. Okay, you ready for this, Luz? There's a woman in your life, and I don't know who this is. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. Spirit is kind of like directing me, or the words are coming forth anyways to say that there's like you need to cut some shit out. Imagine this ace of spades is a straight razor. It's a straight razor. You know what I'm saying? With the straight razor, you're gonna slice some shit, right? That's what I'm getting. I feel like there is a definite need here. Now, this person may be a fair weather friend. They may fake it in your face, okay? But this woman is like, and you also need to be very careful with who you let know your business, who you discuss your business to. So, for example, let me just be as thorough as I possibly can. You might not be talking to this person over here, but I'm having a conversation about some serious shit with this person right here, but they can hear everything I say. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Some people are a little bit loosey-goosey with their shit. You know, me, that's not me, could never be me. But I'm just too private. I'm just way too fucking private. Like, I damn near would kill over my privacy. Like, seriously. This person though is spreading rumors as well. Gossiping like a motherfucker. I feel like the effects of her words, because she, in essence, if you really want to be real with it, like, when people talk shit about you, whenever it's almost like they're casting spells with their mouth, you know? I mean, that's what spells are too, incantations, you know, like, but these gossips, these lies, or just putting stuff out there about you that you don't want other people to know. Like, I feel that this is some real shit. Now, I do feel though that you have the wherewithal, like, to come out of this. This may even be a situation where you don't really know where the leak is coming from, where the problem's coming from, and it's the person right next to you. You know? Okay. Luz claims that they know who it is. And you know what's funny? You said a coworker, because I'm seeing a lot of work energy around this. Spades for me is also like work or career or something like that. You know what I'm saying? There's also a secret being withheld from you. I would just, you know what? Just say, hey, whatever secret is being withheld from me at this situation between whatever, I call it forth now to make itself known to me. All right. But whoever this is, yeah. But you got the 8 of spades here too, and that's a very good card. No matter if it's reversed or not or whatever, it's still an 8, and 8 still has this thing about it, which is one of the qualities is just overcoming obstacles. Like, bitch, get on my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just has that in it. So no matter how negative, the 8 kind of also neutralizes the rest of the cards, you know? So yeah, you got that happening. False accusations. Any of this ringing a bell? Heavy on the false accusation. Just hella shit. It's like, where is this shit coming from? But you already know. So yeah, you might want to put this bitch in the freezer. That's the simplest way. All right. I'm not telling you to go do a brujeria on somebody, but I'm just saying sometimes you got to take other measures. Put some fucking hot foot powder in her chair. Lucky for you, Instagram on your side. Not quite sure what that means. Welcome, though. All right. If you want to your own question, you want to really dive in specifically to your own question. And you want to do that right there. Follow the yellow brick road and become a VIPer. I will remove the velvet rope. Hey, you to the front of the line. Would you like a complimentary bottle too as well? You know what I'm saying? Jess. We're going to go with Jess. Where will you be when the internet goes down? They keep suspending me over music posts. That's crazy. Luz, you are very welcome. You are very welcome. Okay. What did I say? Jess. I'm going to put you up there, Jess. How you doing, Jess? All right, Jess. Go ahead and just do me a favor. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top. For the count 3, 2, 1. And just let it go to the side. Notice how relaxed you get just from doing that. It's crazy. Now, go ahead and just pretend with that wonderful imagination of yours. Get a sense. Notice. Just the sensation of the top of your head. Or maybe there's a picture. Maybe there's a color. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is for you, just kind of open it up. Go ahead and send me a fiber optic line, a fiber optic cable. Maybe that cable's glowing in your wonderful imagination. I don't know what color it is, as long as you know. All right. You had more pain for you. I had more pain for you. Yeah, I don't know who this person is. Prophetess. Cock the hammer back. Okay. Aim the sights. All right. If I say shoot, shoot. All right. But hey, it could be. I don't know. You never know. You never know. On these internet streets, ain't that right, Michelle? You just never know. Jess, what do we have for Jess? What do we have for Jess? Jess. I actually felt the line, Jess. You know what I'm saying? I felt the line. Well, if you want better luck on Instagram, Michelle, go ahead and follow that ticker. Send that 25 to paypal.me/Shango Ray. $Ray Shango. We'll get you straight. Jess. I'm speaking to Jess's unconscious, subconscious. What you want to say? Hey. What is it with y'all? Chase us. Okay, Jess, baby, I know for sure you have a fucking snake around you. And I'm not making it up. Okay? If I may show you, if you can see this. It's the Queen of Spades. All right, but this is coming out like, whoa. I feel like, I don't know if you've been paying attention to your intuition, if you're experienced with, really listening and following the advice or whatever prompts your intuition gives you. It's not just enough to hear, you have to do, So I'm saying it's kind of like you have been though. What have you been dealing with, Jess? Because I'm also getting here too. Now this is getting interesting here. I see a dude, and he could be older than you, but he acts more immature. Okay. Smooth talker, funky walker. All right. Somebody though, the energy of this person though is like their hands are made of cups, like they're always bumming off you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if this is related to or not with this snake bitch, but I'm being prompted to. Now this chick may be another work related situation too, because it is a spade. Literally that, his Chinese zodiac. I'm telling you, Chula, I don't know what it is today. I guess I'm the prophet of fuckery. I don't know what it is. But it's happening like that, folks. This is what we do here. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely, your intuition will guide you. You know what I mean? Maneuver, strategize, if you will, through whatever this situation is. But if this is somebody that you're letting hang out with you, definitely stop that shit. Okay, definitely knock that shit off. If this is somebody though who's, the lines in the sand are drawn, then I'm going to leave it to you as far as how you handle this. This could be somebody who's definitely though work related to some degree, maybe even, I don't know, Scorpio. And that is the Scorpio. Hey, you know what? The Queen of Spades is, oh no, I'm fronting. I'm tripping. It's not a Scorpio. It's a Queen of Hearts. But this is more Leo energy, if you want to get technical, but I'm not getting that aspect of this card. I'm getting more of just this is really like a cold-hearted bitch, to be honest with you. Bitter. She's a bitter bitch. I'm getting bitter bitch vibes from this card. Probably don't even like herself. You know what I'm saying? Bitter bitch vibes. Recently stopped being around them. Yeah. It's crazy. But definitely it's time to cut that grass real low. And I would say probably, if you want to really strategize, there's ways that you can kind of compartmentalize them in a way where you could still, I guess, utilize or take advantage of them if you want to go through all that. I'm just the kind, once I see all that shit, it's curtains. It's quits. It's a wrap. I just don't have it in me to play master Machiavelli strategizer. I don't have the patience for that, unless it's like extremely important. And I haven't come across a situation that's that important yet for me. Peace, Shimano 5. Yeah, it's time to get rid of that. My sister is a Leo, and I don't fucks with her either. Yeah, well, I suggest just offhand, based off of the way that the energy was coming out, I suggest you might want to take some type of I don't know if you even get down with the get down, but you might want to take some type of a cleansing bath or something like that, you know. And then of course some fortification. I like to say fortification as opposed to protection, but clean the house and then smudge it at the most basic level. Charge some salt water up. You can call it holy water if you have a problem with calling it something else, and you can just sprinkle the water, especially get the corners. I'd rather cut those yeah, that's what I'm saying. And honestly, that's what I'm getting. I guess you could almost say that's one of the main messages too. Like, cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. Yeah. How you been there, Shaman? Long time, brother. Oh, we're gonna take a little break. You see it. Let me give my third eye a real quickie. A quick massage. Yeah, exactly. Secure the perimeters, like I like to say. I would secure the perimeters. Do whatever you do just to kind of cleanse the house. It could be incense, could be whatever, however you do it. You can do it with bells, clapping. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you know this shit. I don't want to and then do you. And then do you, Because it's like, imagine your bathroom is filthy and like it's covered in mud and dirt, and you go and take a shower. Yeah, you showered, but then you step right into like mud and dirt. So to me, it just makes sense to like, there's a certain kind of order to do it. Like maybe, do the perimeter, do my immediate environment, and then I'll do me, my body, somehow. That's just me though. You do what you choose though, Vampire Lord. Oh, I get it. You East Coast time too, right? I mean, I'm Pacific Standard Time, but I forgot where you're at, Shaman. Where you at? I turn the sign, Katie, for right now. Hold on. Be back in 5 minutes. Shit. I want to say Virginia. Was it Virginia or some shit like that? Where are you at, Shaman? What fucking hill are you out meditating on and shit? Where the fuck you at? Coconut water, cascarilla. Yeah, common sense. That's what I say. If it's gonna, there's a ton of ways. There's just infinite amount of ways. I say it's just do something, like just, do something. Hell, you can even chant to fucking clear out shit. I mean, there's tons of ways, But yeah, after that person's energy, yeah. And they don't like that they are now a recent person used to have. In other words, like you kind of like cut them off or whatever. People be, they full of shit. And then once you start pulling away, or if you even just kind of cut off, then they feel a certain way about you. They got the gall to feel a certain way about you. Kiran, you're in the right place. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. First timer here. Let's see I'm gonna put you on the wall of fame. I like the top, by the way. I mean, from what I can see. You know what I mean? So everyone, welcome, Keaton. Okay, Keaton, I don't know if since you're just getting here, when I come back from my break, because I'm on a little break right now, what you do is you just like put a little hand emoji or something. Matter of fact, you know what? Since you're new, yeah, but if you want to get like a full question, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull something about, I don't know what it's going to be. I'm just going to pull something about you or having to do with you, right? But if you have a specific question and you want to, you know, we can do that right there too for a nominal exchange. You know what I'm saying? That right there. What is it? Marriage reading, me and ST. Okay. Let me know if you sent that. If you sent it, then let me know. So I don't have to check the old phone. But if not, I'm just going to pull whatever comes for you. Does that make sense? So it's like I let you sample the product, you know, and then if you want to, you know, get you a pack, you know, that's how you do it right there, you know. Let me see here. I had some background information, not information, song music, because I like to have a little sound in the background. But all my sounds I got from a stock place, and then I let the subscription go when my YouTube got terminated, and so now every time I use it, it's like I get a copyright strike. I'm like, holy shit, come on. All right. All right. I did say to KD that when I come back from break, when I flip the sign back over, whatever you guys just be patient. Okay, there's enough to go on. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, definitely. Yeah. You can see if there's a vibe there, then okay, then I do that. And if you want to go further with that, then that's fine too. Or you can just take the sample. It's all good. Oh yeah. All right. I'm gonna continue to use these cards. Let me wash these cards. All right. I'm flipping the sign back over. Okay. I'm just doing a wash right now. But while I'm doing this, Katie, you know to get done. Go ahead and just take you a nice relaxing breath. Hold it at the top. 3, 2, 1. Let it out with a sigh. And your imagination, just go ahead and sense, notice, see, top of your head opening. And you're sending a fiber optic cable. Oh my God. PG. Don't make me get in your ass, PG. Why you been away so long? Bad PG. Prophetess, get on her ass, please. Okay. What needs to come through? Katie. How you been, Phyllis? Stranger. Wait, who are you? All right. Chula, we here with it. People don't know, like, it does affect you in another way. Like working out, you feel it in a certain way, right? If you're working out, you're doing some type of physical shit, you feel that. But this type of shit, you feel it in another way. It's yeah, man. All right. What needs to come through? What? Okay. Let's get it. You ready? All right. Camille Davis. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know what the fuck it is with this shit. This guy in particular, though, always seems to represent to me like, okay, off the bat, the first impression that I got was there is a conversation that needs to happen for you. All right. Now, someone, I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's this other energy that I'm feeling in your circumference or whatever. There's an issue. For one, I feel like there's also an issue of someone kind of being more like an incubus or succubus, if you will. I guess you could say energy vampire type thing, but I'm getting also it does have like a parasitic feel to it. Whoever just like their energy has like a parasitic quality to it. All right. Now I'm getting that for some reason I'm getting the phrase emotional baggage. All right. Now the reason I said whether this is you and or somebody else, like this conversation needs to be had because I feel like this emotional baggage, whether it could be also like everyone has emotional baggage, so don't take that negative, right? But on your part, having this conversation is a way to kind of take the handcuffs off, okay? Because it's like I see like handcuffs, all right, around like like the handcuffs will come off with this conversation. Yeah. Okay. So now, this person, I feel they could be older than you. All right. I'm getting more of a male energy with this, or they could just be more in their masculine, whatever. But they act very immature. So, and this person is also loose-lipped as well. So, honestly, the vibe I'm getting from this person is like, let's say you're in a room with this person and then somebody leaves and they immediately kind of start talking about this person, even if it's like lightweight shit, but still, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like they would like, what do you say about me when I leave? You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. According to Kamira Davis, yeah. Well, this is your confirmation that you need to do that, or as far as just be proactive, as far as maybe facilitating that, you know. But that is what I have for you. So yeah, if you've been feeling that, then all these things that I talk about. This is also from the satanic sorcery system where we talk about finding your domino, right? When I say domino, it's like the domino effect. So this has an exponential type of effect that you can't possibly see. You can't even calculate. But essentially, it's like you're knocking that one domino down, which starts to knock down all the other dominoes, you know? Camille Davis. Namaste. Namaste. I know. I told everybody I'd read them. Shit. But Mahogany, you've been here. I'm finna get you. Okay. I'm finna get you, Mahogany. Where you at? Mahogany, are you there? I want to make sure you're there. Because sometimes people just check out, they leave. So I don't want to be like, you know, talking to somebody who's not here. That's why we love you, prophetess. Right? She said you specifically told her, damn it. Yeah, parasite cleanse. You know, a conversation could be a parasite cleanse, you know, depending on what it is. Like there may be something you need to get off your chest, you know, or you just need to say something. That in and of itself can be very cathartic. Could be like a cathartic release of energy, you know. Okay, Mahogany, there you are. Let's put you up on the wall of fame. There she is. All right, Mahogany, go ahead and just take you a nice deep breath in. It's very simple. First, get relaxed, get positioned, and then when you're ready, just go ahead and take a nice deep breath in. Relax all the way to the top, okay? And then hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Just go ahead and just let that out with a sigh. All right. And since I feel like you almost got an overactive imagination, so you're perfect for this. Go ahead and just imagine, sense, whatever it is, top of your crown, just opening up, right? And you're sending me that fiber optic cable. You're like, hey, Shango. I'm like, got it. All right, let's go. Kiran, you're going to be up there. You're next. You can quote me on that. All right, what do we have for Mahogany Brown? They wanted to double down on that, huh? Chocolate Deluxe, Mahogany Brown. Shit, like, I'm not mad at it. All right. And you ask anybody, Shango Ray's a fucking chocoholic. You know what I'm saying? I have to go to rehab. All right. Mahogany, what's for you? And just while I'm shuffling right now, go ahead and just like through the fiber optic cable that you sent me, just send your like desire to know, right? Just that feeling like I want to know, you know. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Oh, Mahogany. I'm already getting like a ton of shit. You've been waiting. You had that backed up. I had to come through and help you release that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all seriousness. I'm feeling that there has been a change in financial status, if I may say. Okay. I feel like things have went not in the way that you'd like them to go. All right. And if this is not currently so, then it's like, and I'm going to tell you why I feel like if it could be potentially future related. I'm feeling like you're kind of going through this shit now, though. All right. So believe it or not, this is connected with somebody that like, I don't know, you just like broke up with or some shit, or somebody you're probably fits to break up with or need to break up with because, you know, a relationship can also make you or break you, right? Like it can help you soar to greater heights, or it can take you down to the lowest depths, as you know. So definitely, Heather Van Hoosier, what's up? So yeah, this person that you were dealing with, and I feel like some of this has been with you. This is all coming like, it's like you're just exploding, okay? It's like you're gushing, okay? And I'm not mad at that, all right? I'm there for that, okay? That's what I'm gonna have you do, all right? But so I'm getting this vibe of like someone was a fence sitter. In other words, they're sitting on a fence, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Maybe it was both of y'all, whoever it is. But this particular relationship, it was like a soul tie gone bad, like an energetic cord gone bad in a way. Okay, so I feel like there was also like I'm getting feelings of jealousy. I'm almost feeling jealous right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you've been fucking with. All right, my heart, but unseen change, fickleness, like but the heavy vibe is like also too, like I'm kind of actually getting it like that was part of your problem. Like, yo, like whoever this was. Now, this is the thing about this. Sometimes we don't know. It could have been the relationship before, or it could have been whatever. Like these things, until they're dealt with, they're not going anywhere. And they can affect us. Like relationships can also bind your finances. Okay. So I need you to know that. All right. And yeah, that's definitely what's coming through. I would suggest this off the top of my head. What I'm getting to is like, and once again, I don't know the situation specifically. I just know that there is a relation. It seems like it's something that's pretty much either done or has been done. I'm going through it for real. Okay, here we go. Look, see, gush for me, please. All right. I just left bisexual. He was a super jealous man. There you go. That is enough. It's like he still has a line with you. All right. Like sexual energy is like the most powerful energy we got, so that establishes that line. So definitely, I would remove that fucking cord and keep it removed. See, the thing is, people think just removing a cord is enough, but the cord can be reattached if you allow yourself to kind of fall. Even if you start just thinking about this person a lot or doing all this other shit, going and checking on them, checking their social media, even though y'all have broke up and you might have broke up with them, but you're still doing that. That's like, you're like reattaching the cord, Conservatively correct. Well, you may be in luck. Because I'm almost at the end of my line, shit. If you want to explore a question, you want me to like pull the VIP treatment for you, all right? Then you want to follow this tickers thing that's sliding by at the bottom of the screen. That's how you get bumped to the front of the line, okay? But anyways, thank you, Mahogany. That's what I have for you, though. But like, yeah, that shit's coming through like a motherfucker. That shit's screaming, all right? That shit is screaming. So if you've been going through it, and like I said, the effects are very sneaky. They can play out over time. So you could be going through something maybe 6 months from now that was from a year ago. And most people don't connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? But if you're tapped in, like your spirit will let you know, hey man, this is what the fuck it is. Like, cause it'll just come to you, I went celibate during our relationship due to his infidelity. Yeah. Yeah. So, and then even though you went celibate though, like then you're mixed up. You could still also have remnants of others' energy, mixed up in there too. Just take care of yourself, Ooh. I know he was mad at that, Mahogany. And I know this Mahogany, that made him even more jealous. And I know that probably is what made the relationship like intolerable for you? Because he's used to like getting those sweet walls, and then all of a sudden now you're gonna pull the sweet walls. I know I fucked up, but like I'm supposed to go without the sweet walls? Really? Yeah. All right. There was somebody here. I told him there's a lot of new people on here actually today, and I'm welcome. All right, conservative. I don't know if I don't ever remember seeing you. So if you're new here, welcome. Yeah, for real. He's acting like you took the sugar back. You took the cookies back. And those were my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Chocolate brownie cookies. Like, how dare you? Let me see. That's how he was feeling though. I mean, on that note, I could understand, like, I can understand like the initial, but also if you're dealing with a man who's like more immature, he's going to get like really intolerable, insufferable, you know. And even if he's not like immature, still like, depending on how bad he fucked up, what we're talking about here, but where are you at? Trying to remember the name. Where are you? Damn, she's way back. Where'd you go? Kiran Agarawal. Kiran Agarawal. I don't know if this is the right language, but Sadiq Kushi. Are you still here? I'm here to deliver. I can feel Count Sakula starting to act up. He's starting to get, that's my key. Like, I need to like stand up. In other words, I'm gonna end this shit. All right. Okay, good. Let's put this back up here. Okay. So Kiran, I'd like you to please, I know I'm an international god. Okay. International. So I got that for you. All right. So go ahead and just relax yourself. And Mahogany, you're very welcome. Go ahead and just relax yourself. Get yourself positioned nice and all comfortable. You know what I mean? Take a nice, slow, deep breath in. Nothing fancy. Hold it at the top for the count of 3, 2, 1. You might even want to roll your eyes back a little bit while they're closed. Let it out with a sigh. Letting all that stress out, all that tension out. And then in your imagination, or you can just pretend that the top, your crown chakra, is beginning to open up. And you're just sending me a fiber optic cable, right, that we can exchange information on. Okay. What do I need to pass on? I'm also speaking to Kiran's subconscious. You ready, Kiran? Here we go. Yeah, the energy is heavy tonight. Okay, what is going on, folks? Okay, just a moment, Kiran. I'm getting heavy womanly energy, motherly energy. Okay. If I'm gotta go with my first impression, then I guess gotta go with my first impression. You ready? Okay. All right. I feel that there is a decision that you have been avoiding. And I'm going to give you a little bit of clues. I don't know exactly what it is you do. Okay. It's it's either like, I'm going to give you an example of what kind of decision. It's either left or right. It's either stay or go. It's either up or down. It's like binary. So it's not what I'm talking about. It's not a bunch of like going and looking at a menu and shit. Like, that there's a very important decision you got to make. And I feel it has to do with this person. Okay. Now, it's kind of like mommy issues. Okay. I feel this has something to do with either your relationship with your mom or a woman who has a definite motherly energy to her to an extent. But I'm feeling lots of elements of manipulation, like almost eloquently or elegantly manipulative. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this may also be affecting, I feel like this is affecting you on a lot of ways, but this is also like whoever this person is, and it could be your mother, or it could be, like I said, a woman with motherly energy. But this woman, it's like she requires a lot of you, or she definitely knows how to push your buttons. Okay. I feel like there's like a sense of obligation that she takes advantage of from you. Okay. And whether it's your time, your energy, your money, I feel like in some ways she is always taking more than she gives. Okay. And whatever the decision is here, that you know that you need to make, and not making a decision is also making a decision, but it's not going to affect the decision that needs to be made in a way that there's no hiding from this particular choice. Like, it's almost like at a crossroad, like you're either going to go left or right. You know what I'm saying? And also, I feel that you in your heart already know which decision you need to make. And so I'm here to just basically encourage you to actually to do that. It's going to be a lot less. It's kind of like ripping the band-aid off. It may sting at first just a little bit, but like you need to, like, you got to do that. You got to do that. You know, you will be so, your life is going to change in a lot of ways from this one decision. Okay. You should know that. But and also in ways that you can't even fathom from this point in time. Okay. So I would encourage you, be bold and follow your heart. Do what you need to do. All right. This may also involve, the decision may also involve having a conversation, you know, as well, or very important, or there's something you got to say, or something very definitive that has to do with this decision. But yeah, that's what I got for you. That's what I have for you. Oh, hermana. Oh, hermana. Oh, hermana. What are you confused? What are you confused about? You know, just because it's not coming to your mind right now, doesn't mean that, tonight, if or tomorrow when you're washing the dishes or some shit, like all of a sudden it comes, like the dots connect. It happens to me all the time. It happens to a lot of people on here all the time. But just leave it open. Leave it open, and whatever this is, or like I said, if it's not it definitely is a motherly energy, but it could be a motherly. It's like a mommy issue. You know what a mommy issue is? Shaman, I got you, bro. Okay. Could be that too. An older sister or cousin, whatever it is, it's going to make sense to you at just the right time. You will be back in here or somewhere. I mean, like, you were right. I've had people straight want to argue with me, like, and then they email me and they're like, you were so right. Like, you said I was going to have a fucking court date. I'm like, what? What court date? Crazy? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see shit. There's nothing in my reality that says anything about a court date, or even that there's one coming. And next thing you know, just be like that. Kiran, Namate. Shamano 5. Yeah, don't even try to analyze it. I mean, you could try for a little bit, and then just let it go. When you let it go afterwards, that's when you're gonna have that effect. The light bulb is gonna come over Kiran's head, and she's gonna be like, because it could be illuminating something that, like, in this very moment, you might not be capable of perceiving, but very soon it's like, oh, oh shit. I just shuffled them backwards, half of them. Okay, Shaman, you know how to do this. You're a shaman, okay? Go ahead and just take a nice deep breath. Hold it at the top. Let it go with a sigh. Get into your alpha theta zone. Open your crown chakra. Go ahead and just send me a line real quick. A spiritual fiber optic cable. Hey, Kiran, you may also want to ask, like, who do I have that's like taking from me? Or like, like, can you take me here? Or like, I don't know. It came to me with a sense of obligation. Like, you feel like you need to be doing this for this particular person. I don't know. Okay, Shimano 5. You never told me where you at, Shimano. Maybe I just didn't see it. Where are you at, bro? Where's the great Shimano 5 at? In this country, I presume. Jess, good point. Or mother-in-law, if she's married. That's awesome. That's convergence, Mahogany. I like that. If you can get something out, out of other people's things, or something is speaking to you, and it's speaking to you, then that's something special. All right, Shimano 5. What needs to come through for you? What needs to come through for you? Besides, meditating for 25 hours a day in a cave like shamans do, I don't know what else I could add to that. What do you need? Shaman, are you coming out of a death cycle? That's why we hardly see you. Your Beast Coast got you. very coy with it too. Not even like, so that lets me know it ain't New York, because New York's gonna stay New York. um, you want to know my first impressions, my friend? Okay. The reason I say this, number one, you got a numeric kind of 10 for your reading, which is 1 if you reduce. But this is like a new beginning type, another new beginning phase. You should not be a stranger to this. You know about dying and rebirthing, right? And to me, it's like there, I don't know if it was it feels like a divorce or like the end of some type of a partnership. I would say it's definitely more financial. Maybe it's like, I don't know, some type of business thing. Or these may be to come to. So like sometimes my timing's off, you know what I'm saying? But whatever the situation is, I feel too was like burdens, suffering, or at least it felt like it, you know. You had like a rendition of that, if you will. But I'm feeling too right now that there's I think like I get the sense that like you're getting a new plan together, or you've been actually kind of maybe planning just kind of step by step, you know, step by step, step by step. And now it's time to begin to really put that plan into action and into fruition and stuff like that. Yeah, but that's pretty much what I got. I'm a little fried right now, so yeah, it's almost time to get the hell up out of here. Like really almost time, you know? But yeah, so you're going to have a lot of messages coming to you in a lot of different ways, more than usual, because I know you pay attention to things. So there's definitely some more messages, especially around what the hell it is that you're doing. I feel like you're planning some shit, bro. I feel like there's a new plan, there's a new something going on here, and it's pretty important to you. It's pretty important to you. So yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got. That's what I got. Okay. And even you, Mr. Shaman, you will experience new levels and dimensions of interacting with your own personal paradigms and beliefs. So no matter how high up the ladder you are, like there's more to learn, there's more to discover about you, how you are creating your reality. So that's also another undercurrent here that I'm getting from this. Lucky, lucky pop girl. Y'all. How you doing? Welcome. I don't remember seeing you. Shimon, that's what I got for you. I always get the money reading, however. I'm always on the chase. Yeah. Did you recently like sever, or did you have a situation with somebody? Maybe you have a situation with somebody also. Like, I don't know if it's a partnership or like just somebody you're kind of working with. Like, you know what I'm saying? To some capacity. Always after the bag. Yep, self-sabotage is always self-sabotage. Damn, bro. This is crazy. All right, you know what? Lucky. You're lucky. And you're cute. So I'm sure that helps with your luck. We're going to do you. Okay? Whatever it is going to come through, it's going to come through. Anybody else out there? Look, last call, because this is it. You want to get in on this? Follow that ticker if you want to ask a specific question. You want me to aim for a specific thing. Other than that, I'm just going to see whatever comes through. All right, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. All right. Lucky Pop Girl, you there? Just let me know you there first off, because sometimes people come on and they leave, and I don't want to be just talking to air. Uh-huh. Not this time, ladies. We are out. Oh, what's that? Who's that? Oh, everyone loves to tell me what I need to do. Your cup can always be filled if you never see it full. I don't know nothing. Hey, there you go, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Well, prepare to your cup. Okay, there you are. Lucky, do me a favor. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath. Nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top for the count of 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and just release that shit with a sigh. Let go of all the stress. Just let it out. You know what I'm saying? Now, in your imagination, you can close your eyes for a second if you like to while you do this, or do it with your eyes open, whatever you prefer. Just get a sense, pretend, imagine that the top of your crown is starting to just open up some. Okay? This is where information from the spirit realm is coming in and out. And you go ahead and just send me like a fiber optic cable. If you've ever seen those cables. Okay? That's all you need to do. All right, let's get it. Yo, like I'm on E, okay? And I'm fasted too. So like I'm on E like a motherfucker right now. So P, that's short for prophetess, you know. P, I'm gonna have to get you next time, okay? Wise Fox. And yeah, you know that. I'm definitely gonna cleanse too. Shit after this. I cleanse, I cut. I'm like, hey, fucking press delete, do all that shit. Lucky Pop Girl, Lucky Pop Girl, Lucky Pop Girl. Lucky Pop Girl, you in California by chance? What's the information for you, Lucky Pop Girl? Also, through this fiber optic cord you just sent me in your imagination, or you just pretended to, same thing. Go ahead and just project like the desire to know, like, what is it I need to know, you know? P as in prophetess, Phyllis, but that would also, I guess, apply to you too. All right. I got you, Lucky. In New Jersey. Okay. All right. The great state of New Jersey in the house. What do we need to tell you? Lucky Pop Girl. Interesting. Off the bat. This is how it came out. I gotta tell you what I see. Tell you what I see. Just a second here. I'm zeroing in on this card right here. I feel, Lucky Pop Girl, to be honest with you, I'm not doubting that you're lucky. Okay. I feel like you're kind of getting off course here. And this is what I mean. I think also right now might be a time of like, I'm getting the sense that like you've been starting to like worry about your finances. And or there may be also something, I don't know if it's spending habits, I don't know what it is, but or just sometimes it's not even spending habits, right? Because sometimes it seems like external things take place and they just like, this one takes 300-400 from you, then something else happens and this takes whatever. And I feel like you may have been kind of going through a little something like that, where it's like it almost seems, I said seems, okay, because it seems like as soon as you get it, lately anyways, it's like something's there to take it. So I'm definitely getting like, and of course I'm sure you know this already, but like the worrying about it thing is not helping it. And that's probably why it came out, because you might need to hear that, we need to start reversing, kind of like what's going on between your ears in regards to your finances, and kind of just reaching that space where, like, look, money's always going to come to me, and I'm going to be all right, and blah, 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 shit like that. There is there's one of the things I got here was there's like a woman who's like, this snake chick came up again. You weren't here earlier, I don't think, but this Queen of Spades lady came up again, and I'm not getting the typical cards which indicate that somebody's like hexing you. All right. It don't actually take a lot to hex somebody. So, but this woman showed up in this reading here along with the main message here, which is about, kind of just adjusting your inner world to get your finances back on track. But I also see like this person here, this woman, I don't know if it's a fake friend, snake, definitely a snake friend, if they're a friend at all, or if they appeared to be. But this woman is like, I'm sure you have your share of haters anyways, but there's one in particular that really don't like you. Yeah, I'm sure. She said, my money goes real quick. I'm sure. I already spoke to Amazon. Okay. And TikTok shop and all this other shit. I already know you're a beast with it. All right. But yeah, no, I do feel like there's some woman who's like, in a way, like, this is just what I'm getting. Like, it's the first impression. All right. It's kind of like there's this woman who's like, in a way, she's like cursing you. Okay. Throwing like energetic darts at you. Doesn't want you to succeed. Doesn't want your bag to get bigger. Doesn't want, that type of thing. She cold with it. I do also feel though there's a male, and maybe it's a father, maybe it's your dad, or a father like figure or something like that. But I feel like this person's been trying to like, they probably give you unsolicited advice, like you didn't ask for it, but like they're going to tell you anyway and stuff like that. And they mean well, stuff like that. You might actually want to listen. Yeah. Well, this is the thing, right? If you engage in a lot of worry inside your head, right? And you go through these wild fantasies of the worst that can happen, like on a consistent basis, what it does is it kind of opens the door, it gives foothold to somebody if somebody's really throwing shit, it's like, imagine your front door is closed, but when you're worrying and shit like that, it's like you open the front door. So now someone can throw something inside your house and it'll make it inside your house, Do you understand? So whatever's going on within you, or like, because you might also be like, you might have things like feeling guilty, feeling like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have bought that. Damn, I'm terrible with this. I'm terrible with money. Like, you got to catch yourself when you're going in those tangents. You know what I'm saying? Because those are also revealing to you what it is that you truly actually like believe. So even though you're getting success, those are the types of things that will bring you back down to where now you have to work your way back up again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know if you get down or what you do, what you don't do, spiritually speaking, but I would say that, yeah, it's time to, there's one in particular, and this woman is actually like, I'll say it like this. This woman is actually capable of like hitting the bullseye. So even though like I know you're kind of like, yeah, I got haters and I do the same shit, but I'm also mindful like I don't underestimate anybody. That's what I'm saying to you. All right. That's what I have for you though. That's what came through. All right, y'all. I'm finna get the fuck out of here. But I'm in the news. All right. So I hope everybody here has a wonderful night. We'll be back again probably next week, but I got some more videos dropping for you that you're going to love. So you're going to want to definitely like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. And if I didn't mention, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Okay. Thank you again. Hey, Prophetess, you'll be number one until next time. Okay. Promise. All right. I'm out of here. Peace. Is it going to let me go?